Lesson fire on charge. Lesson fire on charge.
Hey guys, what's going on? DaleyGaming here. I am back with some Day of Infamy the standalone. Now keep in mind while you watch this video, this is the alpha. So, you know, not everything is perfect in this. Not even close. It's still under development. You gotta take everything with like a grain of salt, you know? Just, you know, give them a break. But I just wanted to give you guys my first thoughts on the game. After playing like 2 or 3 rounds, I just want to give first impressions. You know, that's it, you know? I'm not an expert on the game, I don't have hundreds of hours played, but just, you know, how I feel about it straight off the bat. And how I feel is pretty good. I have been waiting for this game, if you ask Bellum, for forever. I have been wanting this so bad, and he got it before me. And I was so pissy about that, but I actually got this through a Twitter thing. They were giving away some keys, so keep out on the lookout on the Insurgency Twitter for some game keys for this. But seriously, you know, very fun game. It's kind of a reskin of Insurgency just for World War II. It feels like, you know, not an entire whole lot has changed about the mechanics. It's still sort of the same engine. Everything works the same. So if you've played Insurgency a lot, you'll understand. Okay, like the game modes, you'll understand how, you know, squads and all that stuff works. So, you know, there's not like a whole big learning curve or anything like that. Not that there is for Insurgency either. But even so, you know, for a reskin, it's got its own quality, you know? All new maps, new weapons. You know, I hope they add new game modes because I feel like there could be some cool World War II game modes they could add, something like that. But I mean, it definitely, it feels like a different game. It does feel a lot like the mod itself, and I think that's just because the game hasn't been super developed yet. You know, it does, you know, have a lot of the mod features. Like a lot of the guns are from the mod, stuff like that. But a lot of it's like more new and improved and stuff. So I mean, I'm fine with it. I love the mod anyway, and I'm really glad they now have like a full development team devoted to this game. I think that's awesome because that way we're gonna get a lot more maps. We're gonna get a lot more, you know, stuff getting done for the game. Because the mod was pretty weird and pretty glitchy a lot of the times. Of course, right now in the alpha, this game is very glitchy as well. There's some weird reload animation glitches I saw, like with the Weebly, like bullets kept flickering. For some reason, I am not able to turn down or like change my my game settings whatsoever. I couldn't, you know, change the game quality. I couldn't turn down the music volume, anything like that. It just wouldn't let me do it. But I mean, other than that, I didn't actually encounter that many glitches. It definitely felt like the game could use some fine-tuning, but other than that, it runs pretty great. I really enjoy like all the different guns they have. They definitely have a nice variety there. I feel like the British could use a few more guns, but the Germans and the Americans have some good stuff. Like, I feel like the British could have some different pistols, and that'd be nice, because I think all that's available right now is the Weebly, so it'd be nice to have, like, you know, an M1911 or something like that. Could be, quote-unquote, Lend-Lease Act, but I don't know if the British actually had M1911s, if that was part of the Lend-Lease Act. Might have been. I don't know if small arms were really that big of a deal in the Lend-Lease Act, besides rifles, you know, and, like, Thompsons. I mean, like, I don't know if they gave them pistols. Okay, God, I'm ranting about nothing now. I also wish there was a mute all button. That'd be awesome. Maybe there is. Maybe I just didn't find it. But I kept having like 20 different people talking on the server, and it got really annoying because they were just kind of spamming random stuff, and it was just bugging me. A lot of, you know, I'm just trying to think of what else to say. It's a fun game, you know. If you didn't like Insurgency, you might not like this game, to be honest. You know, mainly because it's kind of a reskin of Insurgency. But I mean, the World War II aspect of it makes it great. If you didn't like Insurgency, but you like a lot of other World War II games, yeah, you might actually like this game quite a bit. If you liked Insurgency, you're definitely going to have a good time with this game. I'm really excited to see what they do because I'm expecting much more maps. I'm expecting more guns, hopefully more playable factions. I'd love to see, you know, France, something like that. Early war stuff, that'd be really neat. Soviets would be awesome because right now I believe there's only the British, the Americans, and the Germans. Then again, I haven't played much, guys, so this is still just a first impressions video. Another thing is that I feel like the SMGs need to be, you know, sort of buffed. Right now, it's like you spray the gun and it just goes everywhere, even in like little chiclet fire, you know. I feel like the kick and the spray is just way too much. I mean, I know it might be historical because, you know, these were probably the first SMGs of their time, but I do still feel like it's just a little too much spray because I'd be firing and I wouldn't feel comfortable firing at an enemy unless I was, you know, within 10 feet of them. And I don't know, I feel like that could be changed, but you never know. I know stuff like SMGs and stuff like that was widely used on this map, but stuff like snipers and you know, mounted machine guns, stuff like that, were not used at all on this map because it was so close quarters. But I really do like this map a lot. You know, you get on the roofs, you do a little guerrilla warfare. I found it quite entertaining. So I mean, yeah, those are just some thoughts on the game that I had. I just wanted to talk about it, let you guys see some gameplay of it because I had a blast playing it. And I really think if you enjoyed Insurgency, you would enjoy this. But thank you all for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.